Welcome to 3-Minute Money Tips. Quality content that's easy on the digestion while working out those kinks you may have in your financial system. We've broken it down for you in bite-sized bits that's easy for the snacking while you learn all about hacking your personal mindset on money. Financial first responder Janine Bolon is here to guide you through the mental minefield of cash flow. She's a money coach who's been working with clients for over 25 years in matters of personal finances and fortunes, and has a small piece of advice to give to you today. Here's Janine with your 3-Minute Money Tip.
Hi, welcome to this week's 3-Minute Money Tip. I'm Janine Bolon. I'm here with Jeff, who is a professional problem solver, connecting businesses with solutions so that they can thrive. He is a super connector. He is big into passionately helping you solve your cash flow problems. So, Jeff, if you will take it away with episode 2 on how to maximize making your money.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me, Janine. In this episode, we're going to talk about step 2 of prioritizing profit, and that's meaningful metrics. So one of the things I find is that in business, we don't have a target, and therefore we don't really know, are we succeeding? Are we failing? We get busy for the sake of being busy. And so one of the things I really recommend is, you have to have a business budget. We talked about in the last episode. By the way, I can teach you everything you need to know about budgeting in 5 minutes, so we'll do that another day. But the whole point of meaningful metrics is knowing what are the most important things that drive your business forward. And what a meaningful metric has to do is it's your guiding light, it's your North Star, it's your polar north. But basically, either a task gets you closer to your goal or further away. So if something doesn't contribute to you realizing your goal, then you probably shouldn't be doing it today. And as an example, one of my little observations is that entrepreneurs often suffer from uncertainty. And because they don't know what's the next thing I need to do to move my business forward, they end up working long hours and doing too many things. So in this case, we want to figure out what the top 3, maybe 5 things are. And every day you do those 3 to 5 things and nothing else. You don't do the extras or the side projects, but until you've reached your goal, laser focus on the most meaningful things. Now, in a not-for-profit, for example, and I bring this up because a lot of not-for-profits think, well, making maximum money doesn't apply to me. I would say it does. But your goal is impact, not necessarily dollars. But a meaningful metric for a not-for-profit might be number of lives changed, number of lives improved, something like that. When you're talking to an actual for-profit business, you need to, if you're an entrepreneur and you're involved in the day-to-day, you need to know what are the meaningful metrics that I can do today to drive the business forward. And I'll quote Gino Wickman from Traction, everybody has to have a number. So you need to know, am I getting closer to the target or off target? And, I'll quote Tony Robbins as well, because I think there's so much value there. The average airplane is off course 95% of the time. It's those little course corrections that allow us to get from Denver to Honolulu. It's quite a feat. If you think about, we were off course 95% of the time. So we need to know those numbers, and we need to know what's meaningful. The other end is you can have too many, and then you don't know what's meaningful because you're tracking 500 things. So that's all I have to say on meaningful metrics. Back to you, Janine.
And thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of Maximizing Your Money on the 3-Minute Money Tip. This is Jeff Borschowa and Janine Bolon. We will be with you next week when we go through episode 3.
We hope you found this quick tip helpful. To enjoy the entire library of 3-Minute Money Tips, visit Janine's website, financialfirstresponse.com. There you'll find a library of videos, books, and podcast programs to guide you to the financial future you envision for yourself. We also ask that you visit our sponsor, the8gates.com, for the books and online courses that share with you the debt-free living lifestyle that allows business owners like yourself to flourish. Have a great day and see you next time.